Females, what is the sexiest thing a plus-size gamer gentleman has told you that has made you want to immediately have sex with him and be his girlfriend?
I can't wait to tell my therapist I found a bunch of people with my fetish.
Asking for a friend.
I wouldn't call him a friend, really. I don't even like the guy.
Wanna see my Naruto Funko Pop collection?
Sploosh.
Remember the guy who posted on IATA about choosing Funko Pops over his wife?
Answering honestly. Seeing a dude be nice, polite, generous, gentle, etc., to someone he's not looking to get anything out of. I didn't realize this was a thing until after I saw a coworker stop his task and jog outside to help an old man with his groceries. I went from not thinking of him at all to immediate interest.
Anybody know what old men like to be bribed with?
I found you an eagle horn. From Diablo, 23 years ago. We celebrate our 20 wedding anniversary this year.
Greater than I found you an eagle horn. Greater than from Diablo, 23 years ago. We celebrate our 20 wedding anniversary this year. Resurrection is coming. Your relationship may be tested. It will be worth it.
He has 10,000 shares of GameStop, and wonders what they're worth.
He told me I was beautiful and it was nice to hear.
You're beautiful, and that's nice to hear.
Finger blasting with your mouse clicker.
You know what they say about a man's APM.
My friend is a plus-size gamer. He always had a string of lovely girlfriends. He's now married, and his wife is also a gamer. I believe they met at Dungeons & Dragons. None of my friend's girlfriends have been conventionally beautiful, but he's a happy guy and he loves his wife. I believe the answer is realistic expectations and going for women who share your interests. If you're a nerdy guy, you're going to have the most fun with a nerdy woman. Why make yourself miserable chasing people you have nothing in common with? I'm not saying this is you, but I've seen it happen. I know another guy who fits the nerdy gamer description. He has a sense of entitlement and everyone hates him. If he had the same attitude as the friend I mentioned, who everyone loves, things might be different for him.
Also, treating those women as people. As a woman with nerdy interests, I love to talk about them. What I don't love is having a man project his nerd girl fantasy onto me because I like one or two of the things he does. A guy who genuinely wants to talk and hang out without immediately salivating over the fact I've got boobs? Thank God. Plus, what's the downside of this approach? If things don't progress further, you made a friend with shared interests. If you want to be cynical about it, I bet that female friend has other female friends into the stuff you like, and if you're a good guy, she'll introduce you. If you're creepy, that girl will pick up on it and likely tell her other female friends, because we travel in packs. Source: am nerd girl. Have male nerd friends who I don't personally find attractive but will unquestionably hype up to my friends because they're both my friends, so I obviously think they're both cool.
I think one of the most important pieces of relationship advice I could give to anyone, but especially lonely young men, is that if you go for good chemistry and shared interests over looks, attraction will usually follow. I'm not saying you have to force yourself to date people you seriously aren't into at all, but fixating on physical beauty is a great way to stay single. Especially when you yourself are ugly or even just average. Realistic expectations, as you said. My current boyfriend is kinda ugly, so were many of the people I've been involved with before, but now I find him 100% as sexy as the hottest person I've laid hands on, and after 2 years it's only getting better. A genuine connection can turn a 4 into a solid 10. And F anyone who calls it settling, or aiming low. Being with an average Joe you have great chemistry with beats bedding a supermodel you don't click with hands down.
I agree for the most part. I feel like there has to be some basis of physical attraction, but it doesn't have to be extreme lust. I think as long as you aren't physically repulsed by the person or actively unattracted to them, a good connection can fill in the blanks. I think the media, Hollywood, is massively to blame for the unrealistic expectations a lot of young people, especially straight men, about their partner's looks.
I once had one of these gentlemen tell me, and I quote, "I wish you were more promiscuous so we could have sex." Alas, alack, I have standards.
If you were prone to effing practically anything warm, maybe I'd have a chance. Sounds like a real winner, there. He's got respect, directness, and confidence down. What kind of stuck-up narcissist are you not to fall helplessly in love with him as soon as you read this?
I had another that purchased magazines like Cosmo and others with articles about orgasms, so I would realize sleeping with him would be *awesome*.
He never had to say a goddamn word.
That Cheetos dust was all I needed to see.
I am actually Cristiano Ronaldo in a fat suit.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
The turn-off, I'm Chris Christie in a thin suit.
He just stood there, naked fupa slightly heaving, scrot in hand, lightly juggling his balls, and he said, "You gotta catch 'em all."
What a terrible day to be able to read.
Ugh, this is horrifically fantastic. FOH.
I overheard him yelling upstairs to his mom to make him some ravioli and GRP Kool-Aid. The sparks, oh they flew.
Mum, the MEATFLOAF. And #X2OOB. Asterisk F asterisk.
He said, "I love cooking and cleaning. You'll never have to do anything around the house 'cause I'm gonna take care of it." He even cleaned up the snail trail I left to the bedroom.
Outside of it being a joke, I would F a man's brains out every day if he were to keep his word on this.
I made $37.50 in trades and GME and BTC.
And she immediately wanted to hold on to those diamond hands, hand with fingers splayed, gem hand with fingers splayed.
Serious answer for gamer dudes or gentlemen on the plus size. So that you can see it's not all memes and mean stuff. Though not gonna lie, some of these funny as hell. He listened to me and my issues. We knew each other a good long time on a D&D group. We grew closer and started talking and hanging out online outside the group. One night he asked me the sweetest thing, "F it, you miss every shot you don't take. Do you wanna go out sometime?" After that we had a long-distance relationship for a while. I was in FL, he was in CA. He came down once and we were still going strong. A few months later I had just started a job. A stressful IT job, and when came home and I walked in the door he was standing there with flowers and a grin. He surprised me traveling across the country just for me. We're engaged now. We live together and someday I'm gonna have this amazing man's kids. Edit. Thanks for the karma and rewards, everyone. Also, he got into my then home through my roommate, which was our mutual friend. She picked him up from the airport and also let him inside the house. Was so stressed from work and so surprised by the gesture, I spent the first 5 minutes of seeing him happy, stress crying with my face buried in his chest. He thought for a hot second he did something wrong until I was able to blubber a thank you. Being given head pats when you're stressed rocks.
Greater than I walked in the door, he was standing there with flowers and a grin. So. How did he get into your place?
This is probably the spiciest comment section on Reddit.
Give Reddit a chance to make fun of themselves and it's effing on.
I saw the thread title and put on the hazmat suit. https://knowyourmeme.com/memes/putting-on-a-hazmat-suit closing parenthesis.
Effing A ruined BioWare and can't even fix the bugs. And that's how I met my fiancé. Edit. Oh nuts, it's my cake day.
I'm no lady, but when this dude at a LAN party went fishing for a Cheeto under his tit, licked the dust off it and then slowly ate it, I might as well have been. Boy, I never knew a man could get so wet.
Thanks, I just threw up everything I ate in my life.
This should be so much higher. Fishing for Cheeto under his tit.
Do you browse Reddit? Weary sweat droplets, sweat droplets, sweat droplets.
No wonder you wanted him. Any girl would be sexually aroused by that.
LLEERRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRORRO
LLEERRRRRROOOOYYYYYYYY asterisk 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 MMMM asterisk asterisk JJJJEENNNKKKKIIINNNSSSSSS.
Serious answer in case any younger gamer gentlemen are struggling with relating to women. He listened when I talked. Actually listened. Didn't try to talk over me. Didn't try to explain everything to me. He listened to what I was saying and cared about it. He talked to me like I was an adult human being who was just as smart and capable as he is. He took interest in my interests.
Greater than he took interest in my interests. To clarify, because I've seen people mess that up. Taking interests in a woman's interests is fine as long as you approach it in terms of, this makes them happy, so I'll listen to them and maybe give them an occasional gift related to it at gift-giving occasions. It does not mean, I must love everything she loves, and then she'll like me. For example, I don't really care about football at all, but I knew that a Steelers license plate frame was a perfect birthday gift for my mother. If the Steelers lose, then, well, I don't really care, but I'll listen to her complain and go, oh that stinks. On her side, she sent me a link to the original announcement about Viz acquiring the rights to redub Sailor Moon. She doesn't like anime at all, but she knows that I enjoy that particular one, and was happy to see me happy. You don't have to like her interests. If you do, great. But if you don't, do not pretend that you do. Just let us be enthusiastic about it. Edit. No, I'm not dating my mother. I go into why I used her as an example here. https://www.reddit.com/r/r/ask-reddit/comments/mpnsdn/females_reddit_what_is_the_secxiest_thing_.
Adding on to your answer cause I don't see anyone else being serious. He'd wake me up at 1 a.m. cause he needed a DD for a mission I was already stuck on. I was a solo class and not a DD. Was there with me through thick and thin without saying how his life was so much harder than mine, which it actually was, never asked for a nude, and basically treated me like a friend. We got married 2 years after we met on FFXI, been married 11 years now.
I'm GM and raid leader of a top 25 raiding guild in WoW. Poof, panties gone. Edit for real, that's how I met my husband and knew I wanted to sleep together. He may be a neckbeard, he said thanks Milady after sex the first time.
Close, but I have to run a few raids with him as his heels, see his raider.io, and find out if they are a toxic DK or a great friend to all WoW players. If he can't mitigate, he can't have my legendary parsing heals.
I could never play at that level but I know what you mean. He actually made a lot of good friends he still has, and got jobs for and some jobs from people he used to raid with. It's a cute story to tell. When asked how he got his current position, well it all started years ago, my top DPS had a position open on his team. Voila, career in gaming.
Tips Fedora, *winks, but with both eyes *, pushes glasses closer to face.
Greater than winks with both eyes. Wheeze.
I hear you're into bad boys, well I'm bad at everything, * winks with both eyes *. Edit, thank you for the awards. The most recent one was in Among Us. He said, I hope you effing die you effing W. And I said, oh no, my beloved is sus. And then everybody clapped. The first part is true.
Oh, I've been called a effing W and told to go die in a ditch. Fun times.
Called me a female. That suddenly reminded me of the existence of my vag and how I should use it on him if I didn't want to seem like a W.
Laughing face, haha. * looks down, * oh that. I wasn't using it much anyways.
Hello female specimen? How are you so beautiful? * stares in creepy, *.
He didn't need to say anything, I was already attracted to him. On a related note, does anyone know how to escape a really heavy person's gravity field? Asking for a friend. Here in my garage. I just bought this new Lamborghini here. Fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
This is dripping with so much satire I can't even be mad.
I lolled. Such a loaded question.
I'm into nerdy, chubby guys. When we were fooling around for the first time, he said, hey, is this okay? With love and genuine concern in his eyes. Of course I said yes. A respectful, sweet, funny kid with a soft tummy and a big heart just wanted to make that moment perfect for me. I'm marrying him in October, smiley face.
I'm a Diamond 3 in League, smiling face sweat droplets.
* Rocket League. This got me my girlfriend. Edit. Only in Rumble though. Edit 2. JK, I'm on Reddit. I don't have a GF.
He said, I'm not like other guys, I'm actually nice if you'd give me a chance, smiley face. But I was still skeptical so I didn't reply for an hour. But then he texted me, F you plastic bitch. Women these days only want muscular men who don't care about them. Nice guys finish last. And I squirted a hole in my wall instantly.
Wow, that must why there are random squirt-sized holes in all kinds of places in the world where there's internet or mobile coverage.
Asterisk, he chuckles to himself, a cascade of Cheeto dust flowing down the many folds in his unwashed flesh, as his Pringles-concized finger hovers over the neon orange Enter key. His XXL RGB backlit keyboard had lit up with every color in the past, but after ages of his nasty fingers dancing across the board, not a single key has been left without a permanent sticky residue of coagulated cheese puffs and cum crust. As his disgusting finger descends towards the smudged rectangle, he feels it. Chest pain. His time has come. The double-wide gaming chair begins to creak as his 400-pound body begins to slip from his seat to the floor, his 400-pound soul slipping from this world to the next. As his body descends through the air, performing a sloppy pirouette, his meaty ham gloves slap the keyboard one final time. As his body comes to rest on the ground, his final comment is posted, asterisk. Greater than I'm not like other guys, I'm actually nice if you'd give me a chance, smiley face. The Quebecious accent got me when we first met IRL, and the fact he was a cute, beardy human version of his character. But he had me by his RP of his one-eyed dwarf warrior for 2 years before as we traveled the Forgotten Realms, tank and healer, having wild adventures, and weird ERP. It lasted 6 years, but a certain gaming studio he worked at fired him for being too French-Canadian. He translated all their stuff for Canada, on the forums, and he ditched me, Silicon Valley, and America. Now, I have a STEM job, I'm not a psycho or sociopath, and I have the lore of 100 worlds memorized including our own, will do me fine.
You look like my waifu. Boom. Now we're married with 3 kids and a puppa and a doggo, and it's been pretty poggers. Wholesome Keanu Chungus 100 if you will.
They said it couldn't be done.
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.